Hello everyone, I am Sami, and in this short video I will demonstrate the installation and give you a simple guide on how to use dtlTraders. Do not worry, this video can also be applied to the premium version of dtlTraders called dtlTraders Plus. If you want to support the development of dtlTraders, you can always buy that version. I will drop the link in the video description. So let's start. So for the installation you need dtlTraders or dtlTraders Plus, Citizens and Vault. You see here I downloaded it already. So if you're on Spigot you can just click on the download link, and if you go to the installation segment you see here there's a link to the Citizens page and the Vault page. Just download Citizens right here, and that is also the same for Vault. If you have the three files, you go into the plugin folder of your server and just upload those files right here. Submit. So done, and then just restart your server. And here we go. My server has been restarted, and before I enter the game I want to make sure if the dtlTraders is loaded correctly. And how to do that is by checking my server console, using Ctrl F, searching for dtlTraders, and then you see those highlights. Here you are seeing enabling dtlTraders, loading the configs, hooking into Citizens, a custom message from dtlTraders, and then a second custom message. Depends if you are using the premium version of dtlTraders or not. So the importance is those 4 lines. If you can't see those 4 lines or there is an error, make sure that you installed Vault and Citizens, and make sure they are up to date before you are reporting a bug. So let's dive into the game. Here we are in game. So here I'm going to show you how to create NPCs using dtlTraders, create dtlTraders shops, and add dtlTraders shops to existing NPCs like this one. Before we start, make sure you have the right permission or you have op. So to create an NPC, use the command dtlTraders trade, or even the shorter version dtlTrade. Enter, and then you see this option menu. This option menu allows you to do everything related to dtlTraders. So creating a trader NPC, add trader trade to an NPC. So that means adding shops to an existing NPC that is already in your server. Edit traders NPC shop. So if you want to edit a shop related to an NPC, change the trader shop. So if you have, for example, creative shop and you want to change that to a survival shop, for example, you can do that with this option. Here you can manage shops, so there you can create, delete shops, or even edit shops content, so meaning adding items, deleting items, set prices, and everything else. So here you can reload the dtlTraders if you need, and here you can have a link to the support channels, or if you have a bug you can have a shortcut of the things we need. So for now, dtlTrade, use the first one, so create trader NPC, yes, choose the NPC name, so NPC tutorial, click, and for now we're going back, and here we go, we have an NPC tutorial created. To create a shop you need to do the same, so dtlTrade, go to manage shops, and then you can create a shop here. But if you have created an NPC and you haven't created a shop yet, just do right click, and then you can you get a link to the option menu to create a shop, or even select one if you have already. So click on create shop, shop 2 for example, and here we go. This is page 1 of shop 2. If you go back, you see you have shop 1, shop 2. So for now we are going to edit shop 2. So just click on shop 2 and you see the editing page of shop 2. So here you can change the title of the shop, change the content, so adding items to the shop or removing items to the shop, change content functions, so that means that you can change the items type to static items or tradable items, or even comment items. Comment items is an option available in the dtlTraders Plus. So if you want to set prices, use tradable items as type, but I'm going to show you that later. Here you can change the page size. For example, now it's 9 by 9, but if you want, for example, 3 by 9, you can change that there. Here you can, but that's a dtlTraders Plus thing. Here you can add a comment, so you players can use a comment to open the shop directly without going to the NPC's location. You can have also permissions based on the NPC shops. So if you want a shop that's only available for ranked members of your server, you can add permissions here. You can also change the default shop. So for example, if you open the NPC, you can change that. For example, now it's trade. That means right click, the trade shop is opened first. So here you can switch buy, sell, trade. So for now, trade shop is open at first because I changed that. So we are going to do dtlTrade, manage shops, shop 2. So now we are going to change that to buy again. Here you can enable or disable certain shops. So if you don't want the sell shop or the trade shop, you can disable them here. Here is a mirror shop options, but it's also a dtlTraders Plus version. It's also a dtlTraders Plus feature. So that means that if you have a lot of shops and you don't want to copy paste adding them manually, you can use that option to just click and copy and delete the page. This is also not available because you can't create multiple pages on a shop. But in the free version you can create so many shops as you want. So, shop 2, we are going to add items. So how to do that? Search the items you want. For example, grass, stone, do dtlTrade, manage shops, shop 2, and then click on change content. Here you can add them. Now I add them in the buy shop, but you can also add them in the sell shop. So, exit. If you do the right click on the shop, you see those items has been added. So this is the buy shop and here is the sell shop. But like you see, I can't do anything with it. That means because they are static. So how to add a price? Are you now asking? To do that, you just need to do dtlTrade, manage shops, shop 2, and then use change content functions. If you click on that, you see the items you have been added. So for now, I want, for example, to have a price of 3 on the grass block. So click on that and change the type of the item to tradable item. Go back, and now the item is tradable. So the default price is 10, but for example, you want to change that to 3. Just type 3 enter, and now the price is 3. You have here also a lot of options, but just play with it and you will know. So for example, you can change the name of the item, you can change the description, you can show or hide them, you can allow input amounts so that your players can choose the amount that they want to buy instead of clicking each time, or even buy stacks using shift. And there are also other options, depends on what version and on what are you using. So if you're using dtlTraders Plus, you have a lot of more options. So here, for example, trade limit. So you see the grass block has now a buy price of 3. If you go to trade, to sell shop, you see there has no price been set. So do the same, just click on that, change the static item to trade table, go back, set the price, but I'm too lazy to change that, so now it's 10. Go back and you see the sell price is 10. In the trade shop I haven't been adding items, so it's empty. So you see, to test that, we're going back, right click, and you see buy price 3. So here we go about it. I want to sell my stone, but I haven't enough stone, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. Here we go, right click, switch from shop, sell, and here we go, I sold 4 of my stone for 10. So like here you can see, here you can switch from the shop types. So I hope this helps a lot. If you have already NPCs on your server and you want to have dtlTraders linked to it, you just need to do again dtlTrade, choose add traded trade to NPC, then you get a stick and just click on NPC, and you see now you get the shop list. So if you have already shops, just select the shop or even create another one if you need to. Go back, and here we go. Shop 3 is associated with the NPC, just a random NPC. If you do right click, you see shop 3 has been linked to that NPC. So I hope this video helps you by getting started with dtlTraders. If you have any questions or need help, have suggestions, or even have crazy ideas that you want to implement into dtlTraders, just post them in our amazing Discord group where a lot of people like you have joined in the past, and maybe they even want to help you out. And otherwise we are going to help you. So don't not worry. If you want to support this resource, you can even buy the dtlTraders Plus. It's not that expensive. We want to have a basic shop experience that every server needs, so that is why dtlTraders has the main functionality. But the dtlTraders Plus is more here to help the developers to continue the development and to have advanced features that not every server needs. So if you are just a server and wants shop functionality on a normal way, you can use dtlTraders, but if you want to support us to continue the development, you can buy dtlTraders Plus and even use the advanced features. I hope this video helps and good luck.